Welcome to the DZ Report, man. You is rocking with your boy. Yeah, we hit the opera on this channel as well, you dig? So, I want to play this clip. This is by Cam Capone News. Shout out to that brother there, man. Even though it looked like he taking Vlad's format, which I don't know why he is. That culture vulture. Don't take none off that culture vulture. But yeah, I got something interesting here to play. And this has to do with Stephen Jackson BS that we saw where he was talking about I'm being checked in the old block. I'm being checked in the old block. Right? You know, y'all remember he said that bull crap. You know. Y'all remember he said that crap. Right? Y'all remember that, right? Right? Y'all remember that? Alright, so I'm going to play this for you, and this is a fair use act. I'm going to wait till after 2 minutes, man, and then we're going to get into it. I know this was a while back. I got it on my channel, Welcome to HDTV. I did something about that over there. Didn't find it good. Felt like it was very disturbing to see a man who's in his 50s, you know, or just made 50, talking about checking in with a bunch of young dudes. And, you know, and I want corporate business. I know everybody know corporate. Everybody got to know corporate. Young dude, man, doing his thing, man. I love his videos, especially his, you know, Chicago, you know, his Chicago series, you know, showing some different things, you know. But, I'm gonna let him talk. So fair use act, fair use act. Here we go.
Some of the more recent news coming out of Chicago was Stephen Jackson was in OBLOCK yesterday. Okay. And you know, he was, you know, shooting some video. I don't know, not like a music video, but you know, he's taking a couple of videos and everything. You know, what'd you think about that when you seen it?
I remember saying he was talking about he done came to Chicago and checked in with some real and all that. Woo, like. See, when not from Chicago, like, they don't know what the is going on, G.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, like, when everybody was talking about smoking on Tuka and all that, and they not from Chicago, they getting on their ass, like, you know what I'm saying, woo. And then you got that'll come here and get gassed up. Like, first of all, this whole checking in thing, ain't no checking in Chicago. Checking in is checking in with somebody that's a higher up or a big homie. Chicago ain't even a big homie type demo. Everybody wants to be a big homie, and that's one of the things that contributes to the tension here. Cause don't nobody want to answer to nobody. So the motherfucker you think you checking in with, they can get they motherfuckers can get on their ass too. Nobody's good in Chicago. Nobody's 100% good in Chicago. I'm not good in Chicago. And Chicago love me. It's a lot of love, but it's not enough love for me to be like, well, I don't got no worries. Hell no. Ain't no, you can't, motherfucker come to Chicago, they can't check in with me. Now, when you come to Chicago, it's really about who you moving around with. If you coming with a goofy that do too much, then you might not make it back. Or motherfuckers don't know how to move around this bitch, like, you feel me? But it's about who you with and how they moving and, you know, they mad state. But as far as like feeling like you here in Chicago and because you checked in with somebody, you don't have no worries, that shit foolish. But see, he not from here, so he don't know that. Ain't no check, you ain't nobody to check in with in Chicago. Because whoever you think is a big homie, whoever you think you Gucci with, cause whole time, he over there on 64th at King Drive. It's a whole different type of situation just a couple blocks away. Motherfuckers may not be able to save you from there. Or you go somewhere else, and motherfuckers won't be able to save you from that. You could be on 79th and Ashland and check in with them niggas over there. Some lights down, go to 79th and Damon. And this check-in status that you think you had, that shit don't mean nothing over there. But see, that's just how it be. Motherfuckers don't be from here. They don't know how this shit go. And then sometimes motherfuckers will put themselves in a situation they ain't prepared for. But I just gotta chalk it up to him not being aware of what's going on here. And he really thought like, man, he woo. And I'm saying this respectfully. This just real nigga activity. I ain't lying. But I mean, that's just how that shit be, shit, for real.
Does that happen a lot? Do people come to Chicago thinking that, you know what I'm saying, like things are gonna be cool everywhere they go?
For sure. I mean, even with OBLOCK, that's a tourist attraction now. They got a tour, a Chicago tour that be bringing motherfuckers over there. That ain't from here at all. I mean, I don't know. I did a video on OBLOCK before. I'm not good at OBLOCK though. You hear me? I'm not good over there. They fuck with me over there. There's some love in OBLOCK for me. But I'm not good at OBLOCK. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna touch you. It's motherfuckers that probably rep OBLOCK hard. Could go in OBLOCK and motherfuckers that get down on them.
Yep.
So what the fuck would make me think I could come over there because I got woo and be Gucci? Nah. I got love in OBLOCK. I fucks with OBLOCK. OBLOCK is a part of Chicago. And I want to contribute to them being greater. And it's a lot of people in OBLOCK that fuck with me. But can I say I'm good at OBLOCK? Hell no.
I hear you, man. What do you think about the tour becoming a tourist attraction?
I mean, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Chicago just birthed a lot of popular shit, a lot of popular places, so on and so forth. It's like, I get it. That's all I can say is I get it.
I seen somewhere that you went to college for a few years.
For sure.
What was that like for you?
So basically what Korporate's trying to say, and shout out to that young brother, man, like to see a young brother do something productive to try to not only put his people on, but as well as, you know, doing something positive and not trying to feed into the negative. Listen, I'm from St. Pete, Florida. Not hood. I was born in middle class America. My dad, God rest his soul, was a pastor. My mom owned her own business. So I was into doing things of that nature. Now I had homeboys and partners off of 34th, what they used to call Trefo, Childs Park area. You had the Demo projects. You also had 54th Ave, or they called it 5-4. You know, you had the Pink Streets, you had Coquina Key. You know, you had Wildwood, you know, and 16th Street, all that over there. Jordan Park, you know, people say don't even go there because you might end up with a stray hitting you. But it's certain parts. But in Jordan Park, there's certain parts you could stay at. But other parts, man, you got to be careful. Now, I could go back to the Berg anytime I want. And I'm cool with a lot of the older heads who were there because they knew me from playing football and everything. But I would never go there talking about, yo, I'm good over here. I'm good over here. And I'm in my 30s, bro. I'm almost 40. In like 4 years, I'll be in my 40s. No, 3 years. Because I turned 37 this year. And to me, you being that old, you have to set a precedence for young kids, dog. You was in the NBA and you got millions of dollars. And for you to use this to try to promote, oh, I was on OBLOCK and this, it's like, bro, that doesn't fly. Nobody likes that. You know, St. Pete, we call it the Berg. I could go back to the Berg and I could do this and that and stuff. But I ain't good there like that. Even dudes who from that area, they not good like that. They still got to keep their head on the swivel. Because even on 34th Street, or we call it Trey 4, you got places in there where there's streets that don't like this street. In 5-4, 54th Ave, you got some streets that like this street, some streets don't like this street. The Lakewood Estates, you know, things like that. It's like, you got to understand is that you got to know where you're at. Bethel Heights projects down there. You know, yeah, there's people who from there who ain't good that'll get their head slapped. So that's what I'm saying. It's like you're not no damn checking in to nothing, bro. Like, what if you would have caught a stray bullet, or people that were there with you, they got hurt? Are you good in PA, dog? That's what I want to know. Are you good in PAT? Because I've heard, like, because my partner, shout out to my boy AB, he from H-Town. And then you got PAT. I had a homeboy from PAT before. And people from H-Town telling me that they got partners from PAT. And all I'm saying is you good in PAT. Why don't you go check in there? Check in with your people. Why are you going to Chicago being a fan, bro? There's nothing to be a fan about. Those young kids every day got to live there. Some of them in poverty-stricken areas. Some of them kids aren't even able to get out their situation because they're not fortunate to be a talent in a sport like you were. Or they're not talented or being told that they could be a lawyer. They could be a police officer. They could be a police officer, learn to police their blocks, but that's frowned upon there. They'll become a snitch and people try to take their head off. So if you want to help Stephen Jackson, do something to help them bring in residual income, which is legal, which is something that will help them. You know, I wanted somebody from Chicago, like who's really from there, to talk about it. You know, because I don't know anything about Chicago. I'm not from there. You know, but I'm from the burg. I could tell you about the burg, like where to go, where not to go. And I used to tell my partners who was in the suburbs, because my mom and dad moved to the suburbs. We moved out of Broadwater. I think my junior year, senior year of high school, we moved to the suburbs. But I used to go back to the burg. I used to be in the burg every day because I used my God rest her soul, my aunt Linda. I miss her. I feel so bad when she passed because I didn't even get a chance to really go see her like that, and I should have. She just passed unexpectedly, and that still hurt my heart. You know, because she was great to me. You know, she made sure I was straight, but I was still going to Lakewood. You know, and I still was going here to trade forward to other places. You know, First Ave, First Street. You know. First Ave and then North Ave, First Ave South, North, First Ave North, you know. Also was riding around, man. I mean, it's 16th Street, you know, all of that. 9th Street, all of that. So, you know, it's like that doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean that I'm good there. That doesn't mean that. That just means that, you know, people may know me, but I'm still going to move with cautiousness and move with smarts and consciousness because I need to know and be aware of my surroundings. And to me, that was very disrespectful of what Stephen Jackson did as a grown man. Now, people may hate this video. People may say, man, you don't know what you... I'm like, cool. I don't care because I know what I'm talking about. And I know what I done seen. And you can ask anybody from the burg, like, how it is down there. Ain't nobody good to check in anywhere. You could be cool, people could show you love, but there could be a dude in the same area you grew up in have beef with you or problem with you, and y'all got to square up every time you see him. And that's just how I go. So thank y'all for listening, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this, hit that notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you guys do love what you hear, man, you guys go to my description box, hit that link. It'll take you to my Cash App where you guys could donate whatever your heart's desire. Man, thank you guys for your love and blessings. And thank you guys for coming over here, man, and supporting the second page, man. You know, right now we're down. We'll be back probably next week or the week after on Welcome to HDTV. But don't leave this channel. I'm still going to drop stuff on this channel. I might drop a lot of, you know, content that's not live videos or things like that on this channel. I might drop lives on this channel as well, you know. So you guys, I might have a StreamYard later on tonight. I got to see how I feel, but man, you guys come by if I have one. If you guys don't, like I said, I'll be on here talking about what I got to talk about, and if nobody come through, you know, we'll just shut it down, try again next time, you dig? But at least want to get at least 10 minutes, 15 minutes in on 20. Sometimes probably can get 40 on that bit, you know. So thank you guys, man. Love and blessings, man. We out, man. It's Deezy.